that is the students, and student will be benefited at the end. That was the main target. So with that, I thank all the participants along with the experts, and particularly the Director General Taneja sir, and the GIDM team along with the team LDC and team GC Modasa for successfully organizing this training program on disaster management and resilience building. Thank you very much. Parman, over to you.
Thank you very much, Sanskrit, for your kind words. And now I would request participants to share their feedback on this program by raising their hands first, and then we will unmute their mic from our end. After this feedback, we will have kind words from Principal GC Modasa. So before that, let's have feedback from the participants. Please raise your hands and we will unmute. Yes. Yes. Dr. Mohit Kumar, please.
Thank you, madam. Yes, the training program was very useful.
Please switch on your camera, please, and please.
I think it is switched on.
Yes. Please continue.
So, because the lecture by Dr. Gar could not be completed, on the organizers as well as Dr. Gars must be thanked. They are taking extra efforts, extra pains to complete the lecture today at 4:30. So thank you very much, and thank you also for sharing the literature, materials, presentations, lectures. This will be really helpful, and I look forward to future collaborations also. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Vinod Vanwari, sir. Vinod Vanwari, sir, you have raised your hand. Okay. Then Deepa, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you please give your introduction first, ma'am?
Yeah, sure. Ma'am, I'm anyway, all of you. Very good afternoon to all. I am Dr. Deepa Sinha. I am teaching in BVM Engineering College, and I'm also taking the subject of disaster management. But when it was given to me to teach, so I used to teach from the given books which are coming in the market, and by doing this course today, I have learned a lot, and I feel so confident, and I can teach much better than what I was reading through those books. So, and I really congratulate the organizers. They had selected very good speakers, and they have given the material also. So we can also see the material and we can teach the students, because we also forget things. So by seeing the material and your recordings, we can share to our students, and we can do a better duty to the society. So we thank very much. It was a fantastic STTP, sir. Thank you all, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. It's valuable feedback. And BJ Panchal, sir, are you there? You raised your hand, sir.
Good afternoon, one and all. Respected PK Taneja, sir, Director General GIDM, Dr. BJ Shah, Principal Modasa Engineering College, Major Sanghvi sir, Tank sir, HOD Applied Mechanics, LD College of Engineering, and co-coordinators of this STTP, and all participants. If I have to give feedback, one-line feedback, I would say that this STTP is a grand success. And the reason being, it touches the most essential part of our human life requirement, that is disaster management. So all the topics were selected appropriately, and not only that, the speakers and experts selection was wonderful. So all were the topmost expert of that particular field. And it's touching the science and technology, engineering, social aspects also. So it's covering the vast area, and the disaster management training that way was wonderful. And as usual, the sessions by Murthy sir was so wonderful, not only technical aspect point of view, the way he is presenting with wonderful slides, very few texts, but it speaks a lot. And since long after 2001 earthquake, we are knowing that we are attending the training of Murthy sir as and when we get the opportunity. And we have seen that same enthusiasm we have seen the years before. So each and every faculty should take the opportunity how the knowledge sharing effectively can be presented. I would like to, on behalf of all the participants, to thank coordinators and DTE office as well as GIDM for organizing this wonderful training. And one more, my concern is regarding the earthquake field. So myself and Sangvi sir has been working in this field after 2001 earthquake, and we have tried to build our capacity through lab development. And the earthquake subject was made compulsorily after 2001 earthquake, and it was compulsory subject up to say 2018. Later on, now it's a elective subject, and before that 100% students were studying earthquake engineering, and now hardly 10% students are studying. And this is the first year I am not teaching the earthquake engineering subject after 2001 earthquake. So this is my concern, which is alarming. So if we lose the generation without the earthquake engineering subject, particularly our civil engineering students, so coming years is a threat. So our graph of capacity building, as usually it is rising, but may not rise as usual due to this reason. So this is my request to all of us that if it is possible, we should try to convey or convince the students to undergo this study. And if it is subject is made compulsory, then it's well and good. With this, thanks to all.
Thank you very much, sir, for such encouraging words. Thank you very much, Banjal sir. And another participant, Alok Tyagi sir. Are you there? You have raised your hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Alok Tyagi. Yes. Please switch on your video.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm Alok Tyagi, working in AMNS India. ArcelorMittal steel plant is there in Hazira, Surat. Thanks to all the faculty members. They are very educated and very experienced faculty, and the way they present the presentations, and they engaging ourselves in the presentation, and we are resolving our queries whenever we ask. So that is a very wonderful learning session. And also a special thanks to Payal ma'am, you and Deepa Rawal ma'am, and our Director General of Gujarat Institute Disaster Management Expertise sir is there. So thanks to them also. And I'm very fortunate that I have attended this program, and but we have to conduct many more in the future also. And same way, I request my team also to, then the next time program is there, they will attend the same. Together we can change lot change we can do on the field, because still we are lagging behind in terms of disaster. We from see from the 2001 Bhuj, because I'm working in the Kutch that time, and till after 20 years also. But we have couple of steps ahead only, but we have to go many more miles to save the lives, to save the properties, and to deal with the disasters. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful feedback. And another participant who raised hand is Vinod Vanwari, sir. Are you there? Okay, Deepak Varia, sir. Hello. So I think, okay, we can conclude our feedback session. So now I invite Dr. B.J. Shah, sir, Principal, Government Engineering College, Modasa, to grace the session with kind words. B.J. Shah, sir, please.
Yeah, good afternoon. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. So, good afternoon to all. It's really a matter of pleasure for me to be a part of these valedictory sessions of the 5 days programs on disaster management and resilience building. We can say that really the Gujarat, as far as the Gujarat is concerned, we all are living in the state. It's prone to the disasters. And we have seen the couple of disasters from 2001 Bhuj earthquake. Every year we see there is a flood. Even in these days also, we saw that there are floods at various places. Wind-induced disasters are there. Even corona pandemic situations we have also faced. Very long, but we have effectively managed these pandemic situations. So in the last couple of years, Gujarat has faced many types of the disasters, and we are really fortunate that all these disasters we have faced in a very effective manner. That is because of what I have seen, that after 2001 Bhuj earthquake, the government has shown the area that this is the area where really we are lacking, and we need to strengthen ourselves. And because of that, the government has taken a various initiative, and GIDM is basically GIDM, then Gujarat Disaster Management, GSDMA. So these are basically the new avenues which are opened after the 2001 Bhuj earthquake. So government has already started the steps in these directions to combat. Initially, it was an earthquake, and later on the different kinds of the disasters incorporated, and the entire disaster management department and unit is to be set up. So this is what there is needed to every state, and later on to every institutes and individuals also. As we know that disasters, whenever any disasters occurs, a lot of casualty is taking place in terms of human loss, in terms of a financial loss, and we have experienced also that later on it takes a lot of time to again come back to the original positions. So that is why we need to give enough importance to this thing, and whatever things required to combat this kind of a thing, there is need to do. And the first thing is to prepare that is a capacity building. So resources and everything we can put it, but if the enough trained proper manpower is not there, then it is not possible. So as a result of that, the government has started a series of programs, particularly to train the people in the direction of to combat these kind of disasters. Not only to a one level, not only to our teachers, but at every stage, at every level, there is a need to train the teacher and train the people so that this can be handled in effective manners. Most of the time, as a result of last couple of years, we have seen that Gujarat has done a good thing as far as the pre and post disaster management is concerned. Even during disasters also, it is to be there. But sometimes I felt that somewhere we were not able to still manage the things in a proper manner. And that I found that that is a lack of sincerity. Many times because of this lack of sincerity, all these activities what are needs to be done even before the event or even after the events, that is sometimes not to be done in a proper manner, and whatever outcomes or whatever things are required, that is not we get it properly. So that is also one of the very important thing in addition to the planning and management, that sincerity, each and every activity is to be done in a very sincere manner, religious manner. That I can say the religious manner. Then I think we can handle this entire event in a effective manner. See, the thing is that whenever any disaster occurs, it is not only to a local level. It will applicable to many levels. All the levels, all the fronts has to put the enough effort, enough sincerity, and execute the matter so that this can be done. So I think I'm really congratulating the team of this event or program who is organizing. They have covered, I think, all various kinds of the disasters that is going to see that is going to take place, and how to how to mitigate various types of the disasters. So it's a very wide area, but the coordinators have taken enough pain to identify. I think all the speakers I have gone through it. They are the experts, masters of their areas. And I'm sure that whatever knowledge they have shared during these presentations, it is found to be very useful to all the participants. I've seen that majority of the participants are from the teachers who are teaching the institutions, and from the other organizations also. I'm sure that whatever knowledge that is imparted, that is really helpful to all of them. And ultimately, it is also our duty that whatever the things we got it, if we can apply at the time of our disasters, it will be really helpful to all of them. So once again, I'm congratulating the team of these organizers who has nicely selected all the topics, choose the speakers, and conducted the things in a very nice manners. I can hear also the feedback of many people, and I found that really this program is conducted in a very successful manners, right? Nowadays, I think a lot of technologies are available. Only thing I want to share that these technologies are really very helpful. So whatever new technologies, advanced technologies are available, drone. So I have seen that one of the sessions are also there on the drone survey. One of the session is also there on the GIS, remote sensing. So these kind of technologies is really helpful to us to assess the situations, and later on it will be useful to conduct this kind of event in a manageable way. So in altogether, I found that the program is conducted in a very effective manner, and I'm really congratulating the team of the organizers. So thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance or opportunity to share my views with the speakers, and thank you to the organizers.
Thank you very much, DJ Shah sir, for such motivational words. Now it's time to invite our chief guest of this session, Shri P. Taneja sir, who is Director General of Gujarat Institute of Disaster Management and former Additional Chief Secretary to Government of Gujarat. Sir has completed B.Tech in Electronics and Communications from IIT Roorkee. Sir joined the Indian Administration Service in 1984. In his career spanning over more than 35 years, he served at various senior positions with the Government of India and Government of Gujarat, including the position of Chairman and Managing Director of several Government of Gujarat companies. Besides being Director General, Gujarat Institute of Disaster Management, Sir is also Director, SARC Disaster Management Center, SDMC IU, and President, GSFC University. Prior to this, Sir worked with the Government of Gujarat as Additional Chief Secretary, Industries and Mines Department, Additional Chief Secretary, Home Department, Additional Chief Secretary, Forest and Environment Department, and Principal Secretary and Commissioner, Health and Family Welfare Department. Mr. Taneja also headed several Government of Gujarat companies as the Chairman and Managing Director. Having rich experience of working in major frontline departments with the Government of Gujarat and Government of India, Sir has acquired a deep understanding of resources, capacities, and SOPs of various frontline responding departments. As collector and district magistrate and district development officer in various districts, Sir has rich experience of implementing disaster risk management programs and effective execution of disaster response at the grassroots level. Without any further ado, I would like to request Shri Taneja sir to grace us with his kind words. Sir, please.
Thank you, ma'am. I hope I am audible. Can somebody confirm whether I'm audible or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Thank you. Dr. B.J. Shah, Dr. Talk, Dr. Sanghvi, Professor Andharia, and eminent subject matter experts and distinguished guests. I'm indeed very happy to be part of this valedictory function. And the reason is simple that it has been beautifully conducted and concluded. And one can take pride that we can use the technology and reach out to all the parts of the country. It's really interesting to see as to who all are the speakers in this particular program, STTP you call it. I think the entire country is involved, whether it's north, south, east or west. I can see it from Guwahati, from south, Dr. Murthy from north, my alma mater, that is IIT Roorkee. Almost everyone is there. So organizers, particularly Professor Daria and Dr. Singhvi, they do deserve a huge compliment for the same. I understand the total number of participants have been around 57. Am I right? Or the number has been changing over the different days? Looking to the structure and looking to the content, we should be expecting much more. And since it's an effort, joint effort by GIDM, LD College of Engineering, and rather many other institutions where from we have the eminent speakers, we should be targeting more and more participants. In fact, I just checked up from my university, that is GSFC University. Although we do not have applied mechanics or we do not have civil engineering there, but I think this program is valid or rather useful to one and all. In fact, I have introduced disaster risk management in the 5th semester of all the engineering programs in GSFC University. But I understand none of them is attending this. So perhaps we need to look at it as to how to ensure that more and more people participate. I'm also very happy that perhaps this is the 3rd program being organized by LD College of Engineering. And the kind of commitment which we see, particularly in LD College of Engineering, Professor Tag, Professor Sanghvi, Professor Andharia, it makes my job very, very easy and simple. We at GIDM have the responsibility to see that the entire society becomes more and more resilient. And you are helping us in doing that. So thank you very much to all of you. Perhaps my feeling is that 5 days is too long. It may be advisable to restructure it into 1 day, 3 days, and 5 days. Then perhaps we can reach out to more and more people. Second, I have a little suggestion that when we have so many subject matter experts in this particular program, this should be converted into a knowledge product in the form of e-handbook or something. And that should be readily available everywhere. You may be very happy to know that on our GIDM portal, on any other portal, we believe that whatever we do should be available on the portal so that anyone and everyone can see it. So similarly, if we prepare a handbook or a knowledge product on this subject, because very important, it should be available on GIDM portal as well as on the portal of all the stakeholders. When I say stakeholders, means all the educational institutions, as well as anyone and everyone who is keen to display it is welcome, because this is for primarily for public consumption and to sensitize people in large numbers. I'll request that Dr. Sanghvi and Piyush Ramteke can take up this assignment. Since you are already ready, I mean, you have the content, you perhaps need to modify in such a manner so that it becomes a wonderful knowledge product. Perhaps there is also a need to have it on regular basis. Once you are ready with the knowledge product, I think you can undertake these programs very regularly. Having offline program, residential programs, you need to do a lot of efforts. But if we do it online the way you have done in this case, it's far easy, and perhaps we are able to reach out to a large number. It is also convenient for subject matter experts to participate from any place, anywhere in the world. So we should encourage this, and I would request our GIDM to go out and see that we do more and more such programs. Thank you very much, the organizers. And if you have any suggestions, do we have a WhatsApp group in this or no? We have formed a WhatsApp group. So if there is a WhatsApp group, it should remain open and the suggestions can come from the participants and from the speakers for next 15 days. And that can also become an integral part of the knowledge product. So these are my views, and I'm indeed grateful to all of you for making me part of this particularly valedictory program. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for sparing your valuable time and for your graceful words. Now I request Shri P. Taneja, sir, to felicitate our volunteer students who proactively and sincerely worked as team members of this successful training program. Respected Taneja, sir, Please give the certificate to first student Virat Rawal. Please show the certificate on the screen.
Sir, we hand over the certificate to volunteers who work for this program. There are 5 to 6 students
Okay.
who work for a week and I think 1 month before this program, and they volunteer this program in a wonderful way. So we just want to appreciate them. Right now, sir, we are giving them certificate, and as far participants are concerned, we have 80% presence, and we are going to launch a quiz right now on basis of our training program, and they have to attend the quiz and they have to score at least 50% mark. So 80% attendance and 50% marks in the quiz will be entitled for the certificate for this particular program, sir. And that certificate we will give later on. But today we are going to launch the quiz. So right now we are only giving certificate to our students, sir.
Okay. So all those who have contributed a lot in order to make this program successful,
Yes.
they all deserve compliments and my
Yes.
felicitations to them. Can you read out the names?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. First one is Virat Rawal. His video is on. Can you please just speak out his name?
Mr. Virat Rawal. Mr. Virat Rawal, congrats.
Yeah. Virat.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. The next
Thank
one
you.
is Vinay Limbalkar. Vinay Limbalkar.
Mr. Vinay Limbalkar.
Yeah, Vinay.
Congratulations. Great. You are
Third
on
one is
mute.
Vasu.
Yeah. All the
Vinay, you are on
students.
mute.
All the students can switch on their camera, right? So
Yes.
sir can see your face, and please accept the compliments from sir.
Yes.
Thank
yes,
you.
yes.
Thank you.
The third one is Vasu Shah, sir. Vasu Shah.
Can you just
Vasu, please switch on you. Vasu
Vasu?
Shah.
Vasu? Yes.
Mr. Vasu Shah.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Is it? Can I see? Okay. Okay, great. Thank you very much for your contributions.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
The fourth one is Rushit Chaudhary. Rushit, please switch on your video, Rushit. Rushit Chaudhary.
It is Mr. or it is a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Mr.
Boy, Mr. Rushi Chaudhary. Okay.
Rushit.
Thank you
sir.
very much. Thank you very much.
Okay. Again, the last one is the girl, Miss Amira Sheikh.
You should have kept her first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you?
Keep in mind from next time, sir. Sure.
What's her name?
Amira Sheikh.
Amira Sheikh.
Amira Sheikh.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for your support.
Thank you very much, sir.
So, sir,
Thank
we
you
have a
very
team of 5 students, and they have wonderful jobs, sir. Like conducting online sessions regularly, introducing experts, concluding remarks, everything, along with the WhatsApp group, handling WhatsApp group, and many other activities. So they have done remarkable jobs, sir.
Just for my own knowledge, how do you get in touch with various higher education institutions? Like, how did you get in touch with GSFC University? Because I was asking from the provost as to whether he received any invitation or any intimation, and he was not knowing anything. Just for my own information as to how do you get in touch with, because the more you get in touch, effort is same. Perhaps you can target as many as 300 in these sessions.
Yes, sir. Yeah, actually, sir, we received almost nearly 200 applications, and after that, we have from the director office, it is not possible for all the faculties to attend. So they select 2 faculty, 20% faculty can attend from one institute. That is the norm. So that's why the faculties are applying, but once the order from Director of Technical Education comes, then few of them can attend this program, and that's why some strength is reduced. And actually we have almost 190 applications. And out of that, almost 70 to 90 participants have attended these sessions on regular basis, sir.
No, that's good. The only thing is that 5 days is too long.
Yes, sir. Yes.
That's why the number of participants who could participate is less.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you have 1 day, 2 days, 3 days,
Yeah.
that kind of program, and I think in a GIDM, because I don't know whether Directorate of Technical Education, why are they putting this these restrictions? This is a subject where it should go to everyone. And perhaps it may be advisable, since you are going for online courses, it can also be either in the afternoon session, say starting from say 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., something like that.
Okay,
So
right.
so the teaching is also not adversely
Okay.
impacted, and our job is also done. Those who are really interested in attending from 3 p.m. to say 7 or 8 p.m., you can reasonably take it that they must be really interested in this subject. And instead of targeting only 200, why don't you target 500? So
Right.
in 500, if the strike rate is say about say 40%, then out of 500 we get 200. I
Absolutely,
think
sir.
so. We have to change the approach so that we can reach out to more and more people.
Yeah. Sure, sir. We will do in the next one, sir. Sure.
Yes. And I think GIDM can also help, and a GIDM can get after them. Get after them. You are getting my sentence? Get after them.
Yeah, yeah. Sure, sure, sir.
Okay.
Sure, sir. Yeah. Yes, Payal ma'am,
Thank you very
please.
much, sir, again. Thank you very much, sir, again, P.K. Taneja, sir, for such a enlightening interaction and for such wonderful words. I would like to take few minutes more and want to extend gratification on behalf of everyone present here to Shri P.K. Taneja, sir, respected patron Dr. Rajul Gajjar ma'am, Dr. B.J. Shah, sir, Dr. Ketan Bhatgujar, sir, and respected convener Dr. G.M. Tak, sir, our dear coordinator Major Dr. C.S. Sangvi, sir, and Professor Deepa Rawal ma'am, and all the faculty members of Applied Mechanics Department and all my volunteer students for making this session and this training program not only possible, but great success by bringing in renowned speakers and arranging this short-term program very successfully. So thank you very much, one and all.
Thank
And
you.
thank you, sir. And we will have a photograph before ending the session. So I request all of you to please switch on your video. So we will have a memorable photograph. Please, everyone, please. Every participant, please switch on your video.
Payal ma'am, 1 minute. 1 minute.
Yes, yes. Yes.
Taneja sir, also as a coordinator, I want to say our co-coordinator Deepa Rawal and Payal Andharia ma'am, they have done a remarkable job during this training program. I was little sick during the program, and they have coordinated in a wonderful way, sir. And actually, we have planned this program 1 year back, and we keep on altering altering the schedule and everything, and we have finalized. So they have taken a lot of pain. So personally, I want to congratulate students, and along with that, our co-coordinators, Professor Deepa Rawal and Professor Payal Andharia, for making this program successful. Dr. Tak and the principal, ma'am, Dr. R.K. Gajjar, Dr. Vijay Shah, and Dr. Ketan Bhatgujar, who have given wonderful support. So thank you very much, Pal ma'am and Deepa ma'am, for putting extra effort for this program and making it successful. Right? Thank you. So, sir, we will take one photograph. All the participants, we want to take photograph with you. So we'll put in our report, and all the participants are requested to switch on the camera, and we'll take one photograph with the smiling face. Once it is clicked, tell all the participants it's over. Yeah, please. It's done.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Taneja
Thank you.
sir. Yeah, for sparing your valuable time. Sir. Thank you.
Sanjay sir, your lecture was excellent, sir, today.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Not today, ma'am, always.
Yeah, that's true.
Very true. Very true, sir.
હજી તો આપણે પંચાલ સાહેબ નો સપોર્ટ નથી લીધો. So
Sanjay sir, really whole the training is very fruitful and informative and very interactive. So I must congratulate the team LD Engineering College, GIDM, Payal madam, Deepa madam, all the volunteer students who take the pain and make it more and more informative and productive.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
what is that? Thank you very much.
Arre sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mare kehવાનું હોય. It is my pleasure, and you have given me the opportunity to attend such kind of training, sir.
Yeah, we are meeting after a long time.
Yeah, sir. Actually, in feedback session, we are unmuted. So at that time, I am unable to give the feedback.
Okay.
Then everyone is given the opportunity.
Okay. So all the participants we are very much thankful to all of you. And I think it's a really wonderful moment for all of us. Right. So we keep on meeting and we keep on interacting in future, and we'll do some good programs in future. Right. Thank you very much.
In fact, we should say thank you to you, because we teach now, our vision has become so clear. We were reading through books, but now it has become very clear. So we should thank you,
Thank you, ma'am.
Sir.
All the videos will be placed on YouTube channel of Applied Mechanics Department. So you can download there and you can use these resources at any moment when you want, right? And I think most of the presentations are shared, so the presentation also can be used, right, with the consent of the expert, right? So that also you can use with the present. Yes.
Sir, please declare regarding the coming lecture of resuming session of Dr.
Yes. Please announce. Yeah.
Everyone is please stay on for coming lecture through the previous link shared for Dr. Garg's Dr. PK. We will be resuming with the same link. Everyone is invited. It will be a wonderful session on drones and remote sensing. So
Your
I
paper,
regret
your test paper. You were supposed to share
Sorry?
the test paper. Your test paper.
Ma'am, that will be after this session. And
Okay.
it will be on, as this declared, it will be on for 24 hours. And simultaneously, we will be floating feedback link, which is very much essential for our improvising our future coordination. So both will be active for 24 hours, and then we will be allocating the certificate and all that. By that time, all the resources will be uploaded also by tonight only. So you will be wholeheartedly able to attend the quiz, and it's very simple, ma'am. No issue.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah.
So let us move to next session from Dr. PK Garg with some net issue. It had been deferred, so let us resume. Join the previous link. Everyone, please join. Thank you. We end this meeting over here, right here and join for the next session.